Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition. What is the difference between a deed and a title? The term deed and title often get confused for being the same thing. While they are similar, they actually have two different meanings. Let's start by covering what a deed is. A deed is a physical document that is signed to transfer the ownership of an asset, most commonly used in the transferring of property. In real estate, a deed transfers a title, the legal ownership of a property, from one party to another. So, are a deed and a title the same thing? Not exactly. The biggest difference between a title and deed is that one is a physical document and one is a concept. While a deed is a signed document that can be held in a person's hand and should say who is the owner of a property, a title is the concept of that person's ownership. Let's look at this from a different angle. Think about the difference between a deed and a title as you would a book. You can own a physical copy of a book, which would be equivalent to a deed. The title of that book is a concept, similar to that of a title on property. From this perspective, a title of a book and a title in real estate are both concepts. Let's explain this a bit further. A title gives a party the legal right to own and sell a property. When an individual holds the title of a property, that means that they can own it, can sell it, and use it in any way they please under the zoning restrictions. The term title is commonly used in reference to a title search. A title search is a search of public records for information such as deeds, liens, mortgage, wills, and divorce settlements that would affect the title, ownership of a parcel. Let's shift our attention back to a deed. Because a deed is a written document, all deeds are going to include certain components. Every deed will include 1. A description of the property, including the property lines. 2. The name of the seller, called a grantor. 3. The name of the buyer, called a grantee. To make a deed official, both the transferring party and receiving party must sign the deed. The purpose of a deed is to provide evidence that a title has transferred from one party to another. It shows who has the right to the title of a given property. In other words, who has the ownership rights. To recap, a deed is a legal document, whereas a title is the concept of ownership of a property. Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition.